thanks for having me here. My name's Nick. By way of background, I first was a architect and construction manager working for city government. Uh, had a bunch of friends go to business school, which inspired me to catch the same train. Got a degree at Columbia, and now find myself working in community development and banking. I was asked to give a couple comments about interviewing, and if you're brave enough to listen to me, I'm happy to give you my hints. I'll talk about 3 points. 1, humor. 2, connecting with your audience. And 3, making and correcting mistakes. Emphasis on correcting. With humor, I'm reminded of a time when I sat down for an interview, and my interviewer arrived with yogurt spat up all over his shirt. This was the work of his 3-month-old baby. And there wasn't anything you could do except laugh at it. He otherwise was a very serious guy. And it made me think, if you can get your interviewer to smile, count the number of times you see their teeth, you'll be on the road to connecting with them. And even if it is an awful, awful interview, at least you will have shared a moment. So I think if you can try to fit humor in your answer someplace, that'll only serve you well. On a related point, trying to connect with your interviewer, this works anytime, anywhere, any sort of situation. This is a situation in which you should look to cues from, what they wear, how they arrive, any sort of accent or anything they say, anything that you think might give you some sort of shared experience that you can pick up on and make them feel comfortable with. As soon as you can both address the interviewer with their questions, but also take it someplace else that they know about, and where you can share some experience, that helps to build a relationship really quickly. And then lastly, we all make mistakes. And during interviews is no exception. It doesn't matter how much you prepare, you're still going to blow it once in a while. And what I think really can turn it around is when you don't get flustered, recognize that you've made a mistake, and even if you're well past that question, ask the interviewer if you could just go back for a second. Say something to the effect of, well, I can't help but thinking of that answer I gave before, and I really want to address it differently. Could I give you a 10-second pitch on what I would have said? I've used that probably more times than I should, and that's something that I feel people often react well to. It shows that you can address a situation when you're under pressure, and also it helps explain that you can read their body language. Sometimes you might pick it up when you don't know you made the wrong answer, but they're looking at you funny, or they're expecting something else, or they're waiting for you to say something you didn't. Best to pick up on that and try to right the ship. So that's all I can say, and best wishes.